Welcome to Round 5 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of April 4th. I'm Terry Morrow, and I'm here with Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
Today, we're taking a break from talking and complaining and obsessing and instead shouting out things other people are doing that we think you'll find as useful and enjoyable as we do. We call this our Roundabout Roundup. Catherine and I are going to be rounding up today without Nicole, but we're sure she'll be back next week with something fun for y'all. Me, meanwhile, I have something not fun at all, which is an organizer that has been helpful for me in terms of clearing up small messes in the home, not so much with organizing for taxes and stuff like that, which is what I tell myself it's for. But it's a lovely plastic accordion file organizer that stands up by itself and looks not ugly, not like one of those. I mean, I've always had those brown cardboard ones, and I've had some that stand up by themselves, but they're huge and kind of ugly looking. And then I've had smaller ones that last year I had one that I had wedged under my desk. And so every time I wanted to put a receipt away, I had to yank it out, which got harder and harder as the year went by, of course, and put my stuff in it. Before that, the basic habit was to let things stack up on the dining room table until finally I ordered one of the children to file my receipts for me. So now I have this not awful looking thing. It's got kind of a rainbow color going on the side. It's got a nice plastic look. It sits up straight and tall on a little side table to my desk. And now, whenever we have a receipt, we put it right in the accordion file immediately. We don't let it sit anywhere. It just goes from the store, from the bag, straight into the accordion file.
All right.
Piece of mail comes, I pay the bill, I do whatever, I stick it right in the accordion file. It is amazing. Now, will I ever go back and look for any of this stuff again? Probably not, because I never buy anything with cash anymore. So I just look at my credit card receipt at the end of the year and pick all my expenses off of that. But still, I have the receipts if I ever need them. And I don't have to wait until December to file 552 receipts. They're done. It's done. And it's not unattractive. And you could probably balance junk on top of it if I needed to.
Don't give yourself that option.
Hard plastic lid over the top. Now, the only problem we've had with it is, and this is probably something we should do an episode on because it would have been a speed round back when we did speed rounds. When you have an accordion file and there is an empty pocket at the front and there is an empty pocket at the back, do you file the thing in front of the month tab or behind the month tab?
Oh,
I went behind this time. My husband thought we went in front. And so now everything's all discombobulated, but at least they're put away.
Right.
Might be in the wrong month, but they're put away. So I have, there'll be a link in the show notes to where I got this particular accordion file organizer on Amazon, but you could probably find one in Staples or any office place you frequent. Give it a try. Put things away right away. It's amazing. It'll make you feel so satisfied, even though it's really not that necessary. Still, it feels good.
But they have a place, and you don't have to.
Yes,
you don't have to let them stack up, and you don't have to throw them away.
Right. Exactly.
So,
you can feel like you're doing something meaningful.
Right.
Excellent. We all need that.
Many
times a day.
Yes.
So what is your choice for this week? You also have something from Amazon, I see.
Right. Another something that is, very practical and not exciting, but useful. In fact, it's so not exciting that it's designed to put you to sleep. And that is a white noise machine. We have just a simple, basic, you can get them with lots of bells and whistles and, pun intended. You can get them with many, many different sounds and timers and night lights and blah, blah, blah. But we just have like your garden variety, staticky noise, white noise machine. And I have really come to depend upon it. Like I need it now because, our kid is older and he tends to stay up later than we adults do and, wear headphones and therefore, if anytime he opens his mouth, talks very loudly because he has headphones on. Yeah. So even with, multiple doors closed between him and my bed, I can sometimes still hear him. And not only is the noise annoying, but then it's like the whole, like, he should be sleeping. Why isn't he sleeping? It's so late. He needs to go to sleep, and it sets me off on that. So when I have the white noise machine, that helps put some of that to rest. So, it's just like a real, it costs like $35, and just flip it on and gives you that nice soothing white noise to sleep to. So
if you want something to listen to as you fall asleep, other than our podcast,
right? Other than the podcast,
we could seriously get you through a good 8 hours of sleep, and you wouldn't even be very far into our oeuvre.
Into our catalog. Yes, that is true. Yep. So that's always available to you. And that is another week for Parenting Roundabout. If you missed any of our earlier episodes this week, or, in the past 5 years, you can look them up on Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts to hear what we have to say about our big kids' finances, their dining etiquette, their health care. We talked about them quite a lot this week. You can also find all of our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there on our Facebook page or on Twitter, where you will find us at Roundabout Chat. And please visit our Amazon shop at amazon.com/shop/momitude, where you can find links to a lot of the things we talk about. Have a great weekend and see you back here on Monday.